everybody, how's it going? It's Pancheezey here with another episode of Pancheezey Games, and today we're going to be talking about my Nintendo 3DS collection. Alright, right off the bat I want to let you guys know that just like my other collection videos, this one's going to be pretty long, so if you guys just want to, put this on in the background or, just get comfortable generally, because it's going to be pretty long. So first I want to go ahead and talk about all my consoles. Now the first 3DS I ever got was this guy right here. This is the launch 3DS in black. I got it literally the day it came out. I was so excited for this system. I just knew it was gonna be awesome. So I picked this up day one. Then I picked up the XL day one too. This is my XL right here with this really awesome Charizard case on it. Then after that, the Pikachu edition came out. I had to pick that one up. And I got the 2DS too. A lot of people don't really dig the 2DS, but I really like it. I feel like it's the most comfortable iteration of the 3DS line. I really dig it. It's just a pleasure to hold. I don't even know what to say. Next, I got my current favorite 3DS right here, the NES edition of the 3DS. If you guys want to hear more information about this, I actually have a video dedicated entirely to this one right here. And you can check it out when you have the time, I guess. And finally, last but not least, I have an import 3DS. Now, if you guys are interested in all the import games I own, I will be going over all the import games I have towards the very end of this video. So go ahead and skip around until you start hearing me talk about Japanese games, I guess. So now it's time to go ahead and start talking about the meat and potatoes of this video. I'm going to go ahead and start talking about all the games. I'm not going to be able to talk about too much for all these games because there's just a lot of these. So don't be too offended if I go over your favorite game and I don't really have a lot to say about it, because probably I haven't beaten it yet, or I really haven't played it that much, honestly. Perfect example is the first game, Bravely Default. I played just a little bit of it. I really liked what I played, but I haven't gotten a chance to go through and play much of it at all. Next up is Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know what this game's about, just like the title suggests, because I haven't played it yet. It's still in this cling wrap. Kirby's Triple Deluxe. This is a really awesome Kirby game. If you're a fan of Kirby and you're just looking for a really good game, definitely pick this one up because this one is really awesome. Zelda: Link Between Worlds. I haven't gotten a chance to play all the way through this yet, but what I have played, it's really awesome. A really great successor to Link to the Past. Right here we have Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Didn't get a chance to play too much of it. I really haven't gotten a chance to play much of the Kingdom Hearts series at all, except for the first one a lot. But I do really like this and I really hope to finish it one day. Right here we have The Sims 3 Pets. If you're looking for a Sims experience on the 3DS, pick this one up because it is so much better than the piece of shit they released the first time, just regular Sims 3. Just pick this one up, it's a lot better. Next up is Kid Icarus. It's a really fun game. What can I say? It's literally just really fun. You should play it. Right here we have Spirit Cam? Yeah. Right here we have Spirit Camera Cursed Memoir. This game is pretty interesting. I don't even know what to say. It's relatively scary. It's a pretty good scary experience on the 3DS. I can't believe that so far I've spent the most time talking about this game. It's really weird. But if you can find it, go ahead and give it a play because it's actually pretty cool. Right here I have One Piece Romance Dawn. I don't like this game. Didn't know it was going to be this kind of game. Thought it was going to be like 100% action adventure, but it's kind of like a weird turn-based kind of thing. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who like it, and no offense to you if you do, but it's not really my cup of tea, sorry. Here's Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D. If you really like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 on the PC, don't expect the same experience from this one, because it's nothing like it. But if you're a glutton for disappointment, go ahead and pick it up. Next up is Ocarina of Time 3D. Yeah, what can I say? It's literally one of the greatest Zelda games, one of the greatest video games ever made. And they just made it even better for the 3DS. So these are getting relatively hard to find now, especially complete like this. But if you can find it, go ahead and pick it up. Like, I know they're kind of pricey nowadays, probably like upwards to $40 to $50 now, but you literally won't regret it, I promise you. Next up is Fire Emblem Awakening. Wish I had a chance to play it. Haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. Same thing goes for Luigi's Mansion. Haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, but I really want to. We're on a roll. I haven't played this one either. Like, what is going on? Actually, this Luigi's Mansion and Fire Emblem, actually, not Fire Emblem, but this Luigi's Mansion, I think, came out relatively on the same day or around the same time. And I didn't get a chance to play anything I bought that week, unfortunately. Pilot Wings Resort, let me tell you, this is the first game on the 3DS I ever played, and it's just like, this is the first time I ever saw 3D in action on the 3DS, and I always explained to all my friends that it was nothing short of like, it literally felt like magic when I saw the 3D happening. Like, I'll never forget how I felt. It was unreal. And on top of it, it's a fun game. Like, I love all the Pilot Wing entries. Like, Pilot Wings on the SNES, Pilot Wings on N64, they're all great. And this one is just as good. Haven't played it, but you can hunt a dinosaur. That's why I bought it. It's $5. So hopefully it won't disappoint when I get a chance to play. Haven't gotten a chance to play. Same thing with this one. I'm awful. I know, I'm sorry. Right here we have Mario and Luigi Dream Team. There's never been an entry in this series that I have not liked. This is an incredible game. Right here we have Star Fox 64 3D. Hey, guess what? Seth, if you're watching this, I want my game back. Because it's really fun and I want to play it again. Right here we have Epic Mickey Castle of Illusion. This is a really, really good chance for them to make another version of this game, like completely different. This is like a 2D platform side scroller and it's really fun. I really dig it. Right here we have Castlevania Mirror of Fate. I got into this game thinking it would be like classic Metroidvania kind of thing, and I mean, it was kinda. It was kinda lackluster. But I mean, if you can find it cheap, pick it up. I don't know. As you can tell, I'm not very enthusiastic about this particular title at all. And I thought it would get better when it was ported over to 360 and PS3, I think. But I didn't like that one either, so what are you gonna do? Haven't got a chance to play it. Still sealed. This one's sealed too. I actually got both this one and the one before both at Comic-Con from the Namco booth. They were really cheap. I think these were like $5. They were practically giving it away. Right here we have Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy, one of the best rhythm games on the 3DS right now. Seriously, you don't even have to be a fan of Final Fantasy music, but it helps to be a fan of Final Fantasy music. But this is just a really good music rhythm game. Definitely give it a shot. Here we have Project X Zone for the 3DS. Let me tell you, this is kind of the spiritual successor, or maybe the successor of another game called Namco X Capcom that came out on the PS2. I imported I don't even know what phrase to use, the wheels off of that game. I don't know what I'm saying. But I imported that game so fast, and it was pretty much the exact same game as this. Not the same game, but it was like mechanics-wise and, you know, engine-wise. And I played that game like there was no tomorrow because I saw Mega Man in it, and I had to play it. And this game was not as good as that one. It was kind of lackluster, but I still had a really good time with it. Like, the fighting engine in it is really combo orientated, and like, it's just really fun to play. I just had really high hopes for it, and it didn't necessarily live up to all my expectations. But all in all, I think it's a really great game still. Right here we have Resident Evil Revelations. This game is really, really good. And then we have the demo for Revelations. Psych, it's Mercenaries 3D, but came with the demo for Revelations. And that's pretty much the reason I picked it up. But this ended up to be a really fun game. I really liked playing multiplayer on this game. A lot. It was really fun. Here we have the Oregon Trail. If you've never played the Oregon Trail, what are you, like 11? Like, the reason I picked this game up is because I love the original Oregon Trail so much. Like the original DOS version and then the updated version that was like on Windows 95-ish. I just remember playing those in school all the time, and I had to get this. I haven't played it yet though, so I don't know what to tell you. Right here we have Super Street Fighter 4, the 3DS version. This game was really good. They were able to keep it, I think they were still able to keep it 60 frames per second, but they had to, you know, cut a lot of corners, like the background and stuff like that. Like the backgrounds are just still, they're static images. But the game still played really, really well, and I had fun with it. And it's a lithograph. So, that's always a plus. Right here we have Sonic Generations, Aka, is that a bug? What is this? It's it was just some marker. Anyway, like I was saying, Aka, one of the better Sonic games in the past couple of years. It's pretty good. And then over here we have Batman Blackgate. This is a really fun game. It's just, on the 3DS, it's kinda, The PS Vita version's a lot better in terms of handhelds, and if you want to play this game, and you have a 360 or a PS3, just get the version on that. But, I mean, for what it is on the 3DS, it's really good, but, yeah, just play it on a big screen, honestly. It's fun. It's like a Metroidvania type of thing. Is that what you would call it now? Metroidvania? Yeah, it's like Metroidvania. Right here we have One Piece Unlimited World. I haven't played it yet, but I hear it's good, so there's that. And then right here we have Jaws Ultimate Predator. Yo, if you can find this, buy it. It's not the greatest game in the world, but it is straight up fun. You play as Jaws and you just eat people. Like, that's it, and it's great. I love it. Right here we have The Hidden. It was like an augmented reality game. I bought this game because I thought it was Spirit Camera before, but it It just wasn't at all. And this game, not really that great. Art Academy. Do you want to learn how to draw? Buy this game. You already know how to draw? Buy this game. This game's like $4. Just buy it. It's fun. It's about as fun as an art thing. I'm an artist, so I don't know. I'm not really an artist. I don't know what I'm saying. I draw sometimes. Just everything I said just now, just forget I said that. But I do own Art Academy, so just keep that bit of information. Next up, we have Super Mario 3D Land. This is possibly my favorite Mario game next to 3D World. This game is so good. Like 3D World is literally my favorite my favorite Mario game right now. But 3D Land is a close second, very close second. Right here we have Mario Kart 7. I played the pants off of this game. If it had pants, but you know what I'm saying. It's figurative speech. Naruto Powerful Shippuden is an interesting game. The art style in it is really, really cool. Like everything is like hand drawn, and everybody's like all chibi and like super deformed and stuff. And I mean, it's fun. It's just, don't expect anything deep. Just the novelty of the art style is why you really want to buy this game. Right here we have Nano Assault. I really like all the Nano Assaults. On the regular DS, I really dug Nano Assault. I haven't gotten a chance to play this one yet, but I mean, I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the other ones. I really hope I will not eat my words when it comes to that. Here we have Young Justice. This game fucking sucks. Do not buy it. I am so upset that I spent $12 on this. Next up we have Tomodachi Life. Like one of the weirdest games I've ever played. It is so funny. It's like, it's just funny. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like Animal Crossing, but just like weird, crazy Japanese humor. It's like, it's just funny. I don't even know what to say. It's just funny. Like it's just funny. Here are my Pokemon games. They're really good. If you're not playing Pokemon and you own a 3DS, why do you even own that system, honestly? Next up we have Heroes of Ruin. This game was pretty cool. It was kind of like a dungeon crawler, kind of trying to be like Diablo and stuff like that. The online element of this game was really, really fun. And if you have friends to play with, this is definitely a must-buy. It's really good. Right here we have Tales of the Abyss. Really wish I got a chance to play it. It's still sealed, but I love all the Tales games, and I honestly can't wait to play this one. Right here we have Paper Mario Sticker Star. All the Paper Mario games are great, and this is not an exception. It is very good. Pokemon Rumble Blast. Haven't gotten a chance to play it. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to play this. I have nothing to say about it. It's a soccer game. It's Pro Evolution Soccer. This lithograph really hurt my face just now. Like, it gave me a headache. God, now I have a headache. This Shinobi game is pretty good. It's your basic 2D platformer. I don't really know what to say. It's just, I feel like I'm saying it's pretty good. It's pretty good the entirety of this entire video. But, what can I say? Half of these games are pretty good. I don't know what to tell you. Right here is Splinter Cell 3D. A lot of people say this is one of the worst games on the 3DS. I wouldn't know because I haven't played it. Right here we have Tekken 3D. I haven't played this one either. I wish I had though. It's open. I might play it now. Hey, check it out. Spirit Camera's in the... It's in the preview, so there's that. Here we have Wreck-It Ralph. I bought this game when I was really into the movie. It's a good movie. The game is, it's made for kids. It's made for kids. If you're not a child, don't buy it. It was a really pitiful burp. Pardon me, by the way. But, like I was saying, yeah, if you're not a kid, don't buy it unless you're a freak like me and you collect games. So, there you go. Here's New Super Mario Bros. 2. This game really emphasized on collecting coins, which was pretty cool, I guess. I wasn't really into collecting coins, so when they really emphasized it on this one, I was like, okay, not really my bag. But, hey, what can I say? It's a Mario game, and it's pretty good. I don't know what to tell you. Here's Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Monster Hunter is such an incredible series, and this 3DS version is, they didn't sacrifice anything. It's the entire Monster Hunter experience, literally in the palm of your hand, and it's really, really great. Mario Tennis Open. It's opened, but, haha, get it? But I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, so, I don't know. My favorite Mario Tennis game was the one on the GBA, where you played as your own person, and I kind of hope they bring that back in this one, but looks like they are not. So, forget I said that. Right here we have Metal Gear 3D. I started to play this, and then I realized, why am I playing a Metal Gear game, a console port Metal Gear game, on a handheld? These cutscenes are like 20 minutes long. What am I doing? So, I didn't play it on this anymore. The 3D was good. I'll give it that. The 3D was really good, but I just feel personally for a Metal Gear experience, a handheld really isn't the best way you want to play console ports from the Metal Gear franchise. There's Michael Jackson The Experience 3D. If you've ever played this game for any other console that doesn't have like motion sensing connect thingies, it's the exact same game, and it's honestly a really good motion, like, what am I saying? A really good music rhythm game. And plus it's Michael Jackson, he's the king of pop, so what can I say? Incredible game, incredible soundtrack. What can I say? He's Michael Jackson. I really like Michael Jackson, so there we go. The NCIS game, I haven't played it, it's not even open, but I literally couldn't resist. I think it was like 10 bucks. And I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Here we have Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers, still in the cling wrap. Haven't gotten a chance to play it. I wish I could say that I was into Shin Megami Tensei, but I am not the biggest fan of like turn-based RPGs where the character, like the enemy art, or all the battle art is static. It's not really my cup of tea. The only time I have an exception for that are like, you know, really old RPGs like on the NES and stuff like that, and Game Boy and stuff like that, or Earthbound. Literally the only exceptions I have. So I wish I could like this, but I'll probably never open it. I don't know why I'm whispering. Here we have Theater Rhythm Curtain Call. I haven't got a chance to open this one up yet, but I really, really want a chance to play this because just like I said before, I really like Theater Rhythm. So this one will not disappoint. I'm like longingly looking at it, just I can't wait to play. Here we have Super Smash Bros. 3DS. Yo, if you haven't heard of this game, where the hell have you been? I mean, I'm dropping all this shit. It's great. Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS. Literally the reason I imported my Japanese, I was gonna pick it up, I don't even know where it is anymore, but it's literally the reason I imported my Japanese 3DS so I could play Smash early, and I really dig it. I love it. Here we have Rhythm Thief, another really good music rhythm game for the 3DS. If you can find it, go ahead and pick it up. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, it might be. I don't know. I don't really keep on top of things. But it's a really, really fun music rhythm. I just said this 2 seconds ago. What am I saying? Here we have Gabrielle's Ghostly Groove. Yeah, it's pretty spooky. I haven't gotten a chance to play this yet, but I hear it's a music rhythm game, so that's probably the reason I bought it. And I think it was like $5. So, what are you gonna do? I don't know if I bought this game twice. I don't know if I've already talked about it. So there's that. Here we have Disney's Magical World. This is actually a really fun game. It's kind of, people really describe it as like an Animal Crossing clone, but it's much more than that. Like there's a whole like questing system and like a battle system and stuff like that. You fight enemies and stuff like that, and you like do tasks and general Animal Crossing stuff. The biggest flaw about this game is the frame rate is awful. It is an awful frame rate. Like you dip down to like 10 or 15 sometimes, and it's like gross. I really wish I could finish this game, but the frame rate is like too much for me. I'm sorry. Right here we have Mario Party Island Tour. Haven't gotten a chance to play it. Sorry. Cave Story 3D. If you haven't played the original, play that one first, then pick this one up because I can't even talk. You're gonna want to play this version. This is a really good version of Cave Story, and what can I say? It's an incredible game, and I'm glad it was ported to the 3DS. All right, here we have Code Princess. I haven't gotten a chance to play this one too much. I'll be honest with you. The reason I bought this game was because when I went to New York Comic Con, I stopped by Nintendo World, and I really wanted to buy a game while at Nintendo World, and this was the only game out at the moment that I didn't own, so I picked it up. But I did play most of it, and it was really fun. I really liked like the battle system and stuff like that. It's like a 2D like side-scrolling RPG-esque kind of thing. I don't know, I'm just saying words, but it was a pretty fun game. I really enjoyed it, but it was too, how can I put this? It's too lewd for me, unfortunately. Right here we have Bust a Move Universe. If you ever played Bust a Move, you know exactly what this game's about because they're all exactly the same, honestly. But still fun. Here we have Animal Crossing. I don't know why I have two. I think one was my roommates. But yo, Animal Crossing. If you don't know what Animal Crossing is, you should find out immediately because these games are really fun. Kind of like a slice of life game. Hey, I'm just putting these all over the frame, like wherever they go. Anyway, it's kind of a slice of life game. You just go through the paces. It doesn't really sound like a game at all, but it is actually pretty fun. Right here we have Ghost Recon Shadow Wars. While this may look like a quick cash-in kind of title, if you were a fan of like Advance Wars and stuff like that, definitely give this one a try because it's actually really, really fun and really similar to that franchise. Don't ask. Don't ask again. I don't know why. I know, don't ask. I'm sorry. This is the last one, I promise. Don't ask. I'm sorry. Alright, here we have two Nintendogs. I could have sworn I owned all three of them, but Nintendogs was the first game I ever imported. No. It was one of the first games I ever imported for the regular DS. It was like one of my favorite games for the regular 3DS, so I had to get the 3DS versions. And you know, what can I say? You just take care of dogs. And hey yo, cats too. In this one, take care of cats. And it's fun. It's a fun little toy, but it's not a full-fledged game. No, not in the slightest. Haven't played it. Sorry. I hear it's good, but I haven't played it. Right here, Etrian Odyssey 4. Is that Etrian? I don't know. It's still in the cling. I haven't gotten a chance to play it, but I really, really want to because it looks like one of the really fun type of RPGs that I know I'm gonna like. And finally, last but not least, for my US collection, I have Donkey Kong Returns 3D. It's a really fun game. Like, if you like Donkey Kong, then you're gonna love this game. It's a little harder than most of the Donkey Kongs, but it's still really, really fun. Alright, and if you've made it this far, we're about to dive right into my Japanese 3DS games. Now, here's the dilemma right now with these Japanese 3DS games. I cannot read Japanese, so I have most certainly forgotten most of the names of these games. So if I don't say what the title of this a certain game is, don't get too mad because I cannot read it. Case in point, I don't know what this is, but it's a 3D action open brawler kind of thing. It's really fun. You can switch between a couple of different characters. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. I know there's an anime attached to it, but I have no idea what it's about. But the gameplay is solid and it's actually pretty fun. Right here we have Gundam the 3D Battle, which was actually a really early launch game for the 3DS. I haven't gotten a chance to play it. It's in the cling wrap. I actually just bought this not but a month ago. And I really want to play it because I hear nothing but really good things about this. Plus it's a Gundam game on the 3DS. So I don't know why I said it so weird, but I really want to play it. I hope it's fun. Fingers crossed. Right here we have Band Brothers 3D. This is the sequel to the first game on the DS that I ever imported. This is such an incredible franchise when it comes to music rhythm. It's unreal. If you guys ever get a chance to import a 3DS or anything like that, definitely give this game a try if you're into music rhythm games. Even if you haven't imported a 3DS, go ahead and hunt down the first version of this game for the regular DS. It's called Band Brothers, and give it a try. It is such a good music rhythm game. I love this franchise so much. Another game I don't know the title of, but it was really, really cheap. I think this was like probably $10 or like $15. But from the back of the box, it looks pretty good. Like the other one that I didn't know what the name was, it is a 3D brawler and it looks pretty fun. Some of the specials in this game look really intense, and this guy looks really intense, you know, let's be honest. So I picked it up. It looked fun. Here we have Metabots. Yo, when was the last time you saw a Metabots game released in the US? Probably the Game Boy Advance version, right? I loved that one. And this one is another 3D open brawler that just uses like Metabots. I love Metabots, and I wish that they would bring this franchise back over to the United States, but that's not happening anytime soon. So I imported this, and I haven't gotten a chance to play it, but I really want to because it looks mega fun. Here we have a game called EX Troopers. I know what you're thinking. Hey, this girl kind of looks like Fooly Cooly. Joke's on you. First of all, that's not the name of the girl, and it's not a girl. I don't know what I'm saying. But this game caught my eye because I thought it was a Fooly Cooly game. But this game is actually pretty cool. It uses the same engine as Lost Planet, if you played that, also by Capcom. And I haven't got a chance to play it, but a lot of people say it's really good. So hopefully they're not lying, because I bought it. Here's another game based on another anime that I don't watch and I don't know how to pronounce, but it looks pretty fun. From what I understand, the anime, they hunt rare animals so they can eat rare meats, and it looks like that's what you do in the game. Kind of looks like a cross between 3D Brawler and, actually no, it kind of looks like Monster Hunter, but I could be totally wrong, so who knows. This right here is a game called Beast Saga. It's actually kind of a budget title-ish, maybe. It was really, really cheap, but I always hear really good things about this game, and I really can't wait to get a chance to play it. Here's a sequel to that game that I couldn't pronounce, so there's that. Speaking of Monster Hunter clones, here's Monster Hunter 4. I literally can't wait till next year, so I got the entire game in Japanese. So let's hope that I can fumble around. Honestly, the language barrier isn't that bad when it comes to Monster Hunter. If you know your way around a regular Monster Hunter game, you honestly won't have any problem at all. Here we have the Attack on Titan game for 3DS. One of the other big reasons I imported the 3DS in the first place. It's really fun. Like, to get the basic idea of Attack on Titan, it's fun. It does it justice. Like, but as its own game, if you're not a fan of the anime already, you might want to skip it because it does suffer from quite a bit of repetitiveness and this and that, and you know, I just think it's really cool because it's Attack on Titan game. So there's that. Here we have a Hatsune Miku game, Project Mira. Yeah, Mirai, I don't know. But this is the first game in the franchise. There's actually a sequel, and the reason I didn't import the sequel is the sequel is, I'm saying the word sequel a lot, it's actually coming to the United States sometime next year, so I wanted to get the first game in the franchise. And yeah, that's it. I don't know why I said yeah. Right here we have a Naruto game. Kind of just seems like a one-off game. I don't know. I played it, it was like, eh. I think, to be fair, it's a pretty early release in the 3DS library, so I don't know. Don't ask. It looks like a collection of mini games. Just don't ask. And then right here we have the Game Center CX game. If you're familiar with the show Game Center CX, hey, oh shit! It fell. Anyway, congratulations! That's a really funny show. And there is a DS version of this game called Game Center CX Retro Challenge that actually came out in the States. But I don't think this 3DS version is going to be coming out, so I went ahead and imported it. Then last but not least, we have Dragon Ball Heroes 1 and Dragon Ball Heroes 2. These games are literally the reason I imported a 3DS, next to Super Smash and stuff like that. But I've been meaning to play Dragon Ball Heroes for years. If you don't know what this game is, it's not your traditional kind of Dragon Ball Z game. It's a card game. And it's really huge in Japan. You can like go and buy boosters and stuff like that, and you use your card on this huge machine in Japan. I was trying to see if they have a picture of the machine on the back of the box, but they don't. I'll probably put one up here anyway. But there are no machines like that here in the United States that I know of, and the closest experience I'll ever get to playing that, short of going to Japan and actually experiencing it, is importing a 3DS and playing them. And it did not disappoint. These games are so fun. Not traditional Dragon Ball Z games, mind you. So if you're more used to, like, you know, Budokai and then Tenkaichi and stuff like that, and Burst Limit, Raging Blast, and, you know, stuff like that, then it won't really, it's not like that at all. It's just like a card game. You just strategically place your fighters, and then there's like some quick time events, and then it goes on. But all the what if stories in here are awesome. These are the games responsible for, like, a lot of those fake Dragon Ball AF videos floating around with like Super Saiyan Trunks and stuff like that. It's all official licensed Dragon Ball Z stuff, but I mean, it's obviously not canon, so, you know, I don't know. I'm going off on a Dragon Ball tangent, so let's see. That's a good place to end the video. These are all my 3DS games. I'm sorry this video was so long. Holy cow, this is like, oh my god, this is like close to like 30 or 40 minutes, so I'm really sorry. If you stuck around, yo, kudos to you. Hats off to you. If I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off for you. But if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, as usual, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next, hopefully shorter, episode of Pancheezey Games. Have a good one.